Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome back to the Purple Sofa. Welcome back to me, Annie D. Yes, I am back from sunny Goa and I'm back here in cold Delhi and Haryana. But I've got my sports gear on just for this conversation today and it's keeping me warm. And I am talking to an amazing sportsman this evening. This is the guy who is ranked 13th in the world, 13th in the world, 1-3, yep, no mistake, for the male singles badminton league, okay? And he's also the first person in 36 years to win a bronze medal at the BWF, the Badminton World Federation Championships in 2019. And this is the first one in 36 years and the first one after Prakash Padukone. Now, if you don't know who Prakash is, then he is the father of Deepika Padukone. Yes, and if you didn't know that then, you know that now. So this is why the show gets celebrity status. And so I'd say, Sai Praneeth, come on down, let's talk. This is the Purple Sofa, this is where it happens. And let's get him talking. Let's see what he has to say. Enough of me. Praneeth, thank you so much for coming onto the show. It's absolutely brilliant. Come on. You know.
Thank you.
And so listen, I've given you this introduction. It's almost like this list of achievements, and I know it doesn't do you justice. The one that I was also very interested in is the Arjun Award. Now, the Arjun Award, how did it feel? Because isn't that, from what I know, am I correct in saying this? The Arjun Award is given by your own country to, for your outstanding performance. Is that true?
Yes. So they take the last 3 years best performance and they will give that award.
My God, how did you feel? That must have been amazing. Wasn't that it for you?
Yeah, I think definitely I felt very happy, and also it was announced it was announced when I was in the World Championship.
Wow.
The first day of the tournament. So the next day the tournament starts, and the before day the award was announced. So I think at that point of time, I think that award was an extra boost for me for the tournament, and yeah, I was very happy at the end of that tournament also.
Oh, well, fantastic. So a double win.
Yeah.
Double. Now listen, if this wasn't enough, now we were supposed to talk on Friday, but sir, you've been busy because you were actually busy getting another award. Is this right?
Yeah, I think we had some awards night online for the Go Sports Foundation thing. So I had to join that.
Oh God, I had to. It's just one of those things. So listen, Praneeth, when is enough though? Will you be ever tired of trying to gathering all these awards? When is enough?
I think as a sportsman, nothing is enough. You need to achieve more and more and more till you you finish your career. So definitely, the Arjuna Award is the first step, and there are so many after that. So yeah. I hope I also win all those awards, and then I can say that it's enough.
All right. So if you weren't playing badminton, Praneeth, what would you be doing today?
I've joined badminton at the age of 8, so I haven't thought about it much, and I didn't had any chance even to think about that. So I don't know, maybe an engineer, or maybe I don't know. No, I actually told you that I haven't thought about it at all, because I have joined at the age of 8, and right from at that age when I started winning at age of 10, 13, badminton is the only thing which was in mind, and I never thought also that now I can't play badminton, I have to do something else or something. So I never got a chance to thought about it.
All right. Okay. Well, you've been working for a long time. Now, you know what? I'm really interested in how people actually kind of come into a career that's successful, and how they actually get it right first time. And I was listening to Yuvraj Singh, the cricketer, his kind of initiation into cricket, and it was a bit of a sad story, and it made me cry. And I'm hoping your story is a bit happier. So how did you come into it all? I mean, was your auntie your inspiration or something? Is that what I read?
Yeah, I mean, my mom's own sister, she used to play badminton. She's a national level player. So my grandfather joined me in badminton. So that's how I've started playing.
Right. So was it her passion or your passion then?
No passion. I don't know because I was so young.
Hmm.
So my grandfather just joined me. So at that point of age, any sport you play is a fun for you.
All right.
So I joined in the same way.
Yeah.
Then yeah, slowly I started winning at the age of 10. All India I won, and then I won under 13 nationals, and then there is the only badminton is the only thing which
Oh,
which I
oh,
thought of. Yeah.
amazing. So, do you think then that anyone can play and be good at it, or did you have a skill beforehand? Is that what happened, or do you have to be born with it? Do you think?
We can never say because some people have that skills
Mm,
right from a very first day. I mean, it's a god gift,
yeah.
and some people develop
Hmm.
later and then become very strong.
Which one were you?
Some people for me, yeah, if you talk about only skills, yeah, definitely right from a young age I had that.
Ah, okay.
And but I have to develop so many things other than that, like fitness or strength,
Yeah, of
so
course.
which I have to work on it. Some
Yeah,
people have the inbuilt fitness or whatever it is, but they have to develop the game. So it's some see some every player has something minus which
mm,
they have to develop, I think. uh, so for me, as a skill wise, okay, I have that, but there are so many things which I had to work on
yeah.
and I am working still.
Well, you've worked hard. Now, on social media, I mean, it says that you traveled 18 kilometers and had like a 4-hour journey after that. Is that fake news or is it true to go to practice?
No, it's true because when Gopi sir started training,
Yeah.
before when I joined at the age of 8, there was a stadium where Gopi sir also used to play there. He was a
Okay.
player at that point of time. All the national camp used to, with all the players, top players used to play there.
So Pulela
So
Prashant, right? Is
yeah,
that
yeah. So when Gopi sir actually started coaching in 2004 or 5, and I was 13.
mm,
So that time, Gopi sir used to train at a different stadium, which was very far from my home.
yeah.
So it's almost 20 kilometers. So we had a group. We used to travel in the bus. So the early morning, we used to catch that 5:20 or 5:30
Yeah.
a.m. bus. If we don't catch that, then I think the practice, we are late for the practice or we have to miss the practice.
Oh,
So we used to be 10 minutes before that, and we used to travel. So by 6:15 we used to be there, and after the training, also around 10 or 11 we used to go back in the same way in the
yeah.
bus, and again at 2:30 we have to again catch the bus and be here by 4:30. Yeah, that period from 2004 to 2008 was really tough because we have to travel here and there
Yeah.
for the practice. And in 2008, Gopi sir, actually his own academy has started,
That's
where
right.
we can also have boarding, lodging, everything over there. And then from then it was like that we had a lot of time
Yeah.
because there was no travel and nothing, so we used to
Oh.
take rest and we used to just only focus on our practice.
But then,
I think that was the best thing for us, that the academy has started and everybody used to stay there only.
mm,
So every weekend I used to go home
yeah.
on Saturday. If Saturday evening, if I have an off after morning session, I used to go back and come back on Sunday night or Monday directly to the practice.
But you were so young. So how did you balance study and sport then?
Studies, I only used to write the main exams.
All right.
But other than that, I always used to go for practice because at that point of time, I was, whatever category I was, like under 13, under 16, I was number one. So I have to win
Yes.
the tournaments,
That
and
was your
I
study.
have to, yeah. So in between, I used to study sometimes, but definitely before the main exams, I used to take some time and study along with the practice.
So when you were at the academy, right? So before the academy, did you have to finance yourself in practice? And at the academy, did the academy itself finance you then? How does that work?
Yeah, before that, obviously I have to pay for, I mean, I have to look after the finance.
Mm.
But when the academy actually started in 2008, there was the national camp which has started for the seniors. And in that national camp, every national camp, they used to select 3 to 4 members from the juniors who
Yeah.
are at the top level, like under 19 player who are at the top. So when me, myself, and few of the others, like 3 4 members in the juniors who are top, they got selected in that senior national camp. So
Yeah.
when you are in the camp, the government takes care about all the food, accommodation, everything.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
This is it. But so therefore, you only it's only the top players that get financed. This is the issue, right? So, but
I
this
mean, the
the other
top
players.
players, I mean, because the national camp is a senior national camp, though in the seniors there used to be around 30 to 40 members.
Hmm.
With that, they used for the encouragement, they used to keep 4 junior players also in the camp so that they'll get experience with the senior players. So
All right.
that's how
Okay.
I came into the camp. And then once you are in the camp, the government takes care of everything.
Mm. But it's a hard trek up for a lot of people though who aren't as lucky, I guess, to get into an academy. So do you think, therefore, that the tough kind of journey, before you get your finances taken care of, do you think that's a really hard one? Do you think that's why a lot of people probably fall off? Because in order to get the financial help, you really need quick
Yeah,
results as well,
yeah,
don't
definitely that is the main reason
you? Mm.
where some people can't continue, or there are so many players who won their respective categories still under 19, and they get a national certificate and they get a job and they left badminton.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah, there is a financial thing. The main thing is financial, because
Mm.
uh, whatever initially you have to, once till you get it, till you become a top player, definitely you have to spend on your own.
Yeah.
And the racket, shoes, everything are so expensive. And especially when I was very young, for us it was very expensive.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think then once I have entered the academy was sponsored by Onyx. And so academy used to give some top players 2 3 rackets, shirts and shoes
Yeah.
from, so because the academy is sponsored. So from there, uh, actually I was just climbing up.
Yeah.
And so once I've got to certain level, I got my personal contract
Yeah.
also. So once you are going up and up, everything
Then it's
follows. So
okay. Then
then
when
it's
you're good,
okay.
it's all good.
But definitely it's not so easy to go there, and it takes so much time and hard work.
Yeah. But do you think that badminton, it is, what is it? Is it the second most played sport or the most popular sport after cricket? Do you not think it should be bigger than what it is? Do you not think that we need more support for this
Yeah,
particular
yeah,
sport?
it is the second most popular sport,
Yeah.
but yeah, definitely we need a lot of support, because
Yeah.
the cricket, you can't compare with the cricket.
Yeah.
But definitely badminton is second most. And
Yeah.
if you see now, every kid or whatever, there are so many stadiums, there are so many players and so many kids who want to join. So I think it is getting better
Yeah.
than what it is 5 to 8 years back.
But still,
But I hope it still, I hope it gets even more better in the
yeah.
future, to for the someone who want to pick up badminton.
But I have to say, going back to your game, for example, I've always wondered. So, there's a crowd, and I always see, you guys walk on, and it could be any kind of a sport. So people are walking on, you're representing your country, and the crowds are cheering and they're saying your name. How do you deal with that when you're going onto a court? Does it not kind of blow your mind? I mean, do you not get nervous?
Yeah, initially I was, when
Yeah,
I started playing the international career initially.
yeah,
So I think playing an international event is only a proud moment. But
yeah.
slowly, once you play so many tournaments,
Mm.
and you will be having only one aim to win the tournament. So I think uh, what you feel initially, you don't feel after quite a while when you play so many tournaments. So
Yeah.
definitely it feels proud. But when you it's like, when now we are going only with the aim to win, or
Mm.
whatever minimum final or win. So when you have that thought, I think definitely the other things doesn't come into your mind so much.
No, it's like you're literally hoisting the Indian flag. You're responsible for that. So, sometimes I think, isn't it a big burden because everything, all your performance is public. And now social media, it means it's splashed over over everywhere in a few seconds. So it must be this great burden. Do you not sometimes think, I just want to stay in bed. I can't do this anymore. I just want to do a 9 to 5 job. It's too much for me.
No. I never thought like that. I think this is the best way, whatever it is. It's a sport. People have to understand that it's a sport,
Yeah.
and you can't win each and every match. So that is where public and sportsmen they come into thing,
Yeah.
because when you win, they always keep you high. But
Yeah.
when you win and they expect you to win and you lose, they always make you down. So this is the thing where sportsmen need to be strong,
Yeah.
and I never thought that it would be a big problem because I faced everything.
Yeah.
Now I really don't care about what people say or
Yeah.
whatever it is. Definitely you win, then people obviously praise you a lot. So
Yeah.
I just want to give my best at whatever
Yeah.
I am. So, and everything is else later, because uh, my parents or my family, my wife or my coach, whoever, they know what I am and what I am doing to win. Or sometimes you may have a bad day, sometimes your opponent may play a very good game, you can't play your game. So there are so many things in a sport where you can't predict anything. You can't predict your win. You can't say that, yeah, I'll win for sure, or this is my tournament or something. So the whole world is working hard, so there are so many players. So
Public have no
sometimes,
mercy. We have no
sorry,
mercy. Public have no
yeah,
mercy. This is the thing, right?
yeah. So that is what I say. No need to think much about that. So focus on your game. So rest is the rest thing.
So before you go in, is there some kind of a mantra or something that you say to yourself before to psych yourself up or to calm yourself down before you go into a match?
Nothing. I'll just be normal. So nothing much to worry. You play with the world number one or you play with the world number 50 or 100, whatever. It's the
Same
same.
thing.
So yeah, because I don't. For me, if you talk about me, I don't even think too much before the game, because too much thinking about the game is also, for me, it's a stressful thing. So I just go normally, and once the game starts, then everything comes in place. So I'm depending on the way or how the game is going. So before that, I think nothing. I don't think much about the game. Just I need to focus. Whatever I need to do, I'll do, like the good warm up, diet, rest,
That sort of stuff. Yeah.
and that's what stuff I'll do. And generally I'll prepare equally for all the matches. So sometimes you win, you lose, that is a
Oh,
different
this
thing.
is
But
it, isn't
yeah.
it? This is the way of the world.
Yeah, whenever I won also, I have the preparation was same, and whenever I lost also, the
Same.
preparation was the same. Yeah.
Okay, which is a bit disappointing, isn't it? But is there a particular routine that you keep? The things that you don't do a week before, 10 days before a match? Because I've seen it on TV, like people don't drink, or they don't do this, or they don't go out. But what is it that you don't do, or do you just have a
No,
normal
so
life?
I generally don't drink, so that is not a matter. But I
Your mum will
mean,
be
in
very
the
happy.
see, before the 10 days or 2 weeks before, I'll be anyway practicing at my place, because we generally go 3 to 4 days before the tournament. So nothing. I just need to be take care of my health properly and injury everything, so nothing
That's
happens for
important.
me before going for a tournament. Other than that, nothing much to think. Yeah. No,
Okay. Food.
no, nothing. It's just a small thing. It's not like a big pujas and all. So it's just a remembrance of God. That's it.
Yeah. So, so now things like the pandemic has come along, everything came to a stop for quite a while. And I know it caused a lot of problem, with the sports people all around the world. And it was really difficult because you also need to, you need to keep fit. It's not just getting up one day and playing. So how did you actually then cope? Because I think I read somewhere that even your training sessions were online. Is that what happened during the pandemic? How does that work?
Yeah, initially when the lockdown started, the first 2 weeks where like we didn't do anything, Like we thought that maybe we'll be having the lockdown for 1 month or maybe 3 weeks or 1 month. Then we got to know that it is not going to end. Then our coach Gopi Chand sir has started online classes
How
and
did
morning and
how do you keep,
sorry.
how do you do that? How could you be?
Nothing. I mean, it's just a small things like on the spot, like some jams or agility or the
Zumba
core
class?
workout. Not Zumba,
No
the
joke.
core workout, some meditation.
All right.
So
Okay.
these kind of stuff, because that when you're staying at home, it's very difficult to maintain
Yeah.
your fitness. So maybe the 10-20% which we do at least helps after once we start our practice. So
Yeah.
that's what the thing. And we were doing morning an hour and evening an hour.
Yeah.
Then later, slowly, once the things open, we started slowly playing, and then we stopped that online thing and we started training
Right.
in
So what's
August, I
happened?
think.
So are you playing now? Has it all opened up? I mean, is it ever going to be the same? Because like in England, for example, when they play football now, there isn't any crowd. They've just got a sound system with the cheers. Is it going to be the same? Is it the same in badminton?
In the practice, I
No,
mean,
no.
like,
Has it? It's open. Has it opened up right now? Badminton?
yeah, I mean, from almost 4 months, we are practicing actually.
Yeah.
So from August or September, we are practicing. So everything is open here.
Hmm.
Is the That's the only thing is we need to take care of ourselves,
Yeah.
because now as everything is open, there is nothing like this is closed or something. Everything is allowed and everything is open. So I'm actually not going out much because of this, and I'm only going for my practice and my home, maybe here and there, very little, but not going outside too much.
So how is it going
So
to work, do you think, Praneeth? I mean, like in other sports, say in Europe, when they're playing football, they're playing their matches, they've got a sound system for the crowd to kind of
yeah,
give the feel of play. Do you think it's going to be the same for badminton as well?
I don't know, because after match we haven't played any, after March we haven't played any tournament. So we are going to play in Jan.
Mm,
So we don't know how it works and what are the rules for the audience and all. But there was a tournament in there was a tournament in between Denmark Open where I haven't gone, but there was a tournament in that, in Denmark especially, they have allowed 500 people in a day.
okay.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
But now this tournament is in Thailand.
Yeah.
So exactly don't know what's the situation in Thailand, or how the association, the Badminton World Federation will think about the audience and also once we go there only we actually know what's the exact thing.
Yeah. So do you think though the crowd is a big part of your motivation to do well, or is it yourself? Because I've got a funny feeling that you're more kind of you've internalized it all. So do you think it will affect your game to have a crowd or not have a crowd?
I don't think it makes a lot of difference, because we generally play all the tournaments out of India.
Yeah.
Only one or two we play in India. At that point of time, we'll get a lot of support.
Yeah.
But other than that, when you play in another country, you don't get so much support. But there will be a crowd.
Mm.
But definitely that crowd will be, most of them will be supporting their own countries and all. But I don't think so it makes a lot of difference, but we have to see once we play the tournament with an empty stadium, then we actually know what is
You take
the
it
feeling.
seriously. It'll
Yeah,
feel like a
so
training session. It's
yeah. So once I play the first tournament now, then I can actually tell you what is the thing. Because if I think also, I couldn't able to. I mean, I can't tell you what is the feeling.
I'm not going to overthink it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not going to overthink this. But so you play only singles or do you play doubles as well?
No, I play only singles.
Only singles. Will
Yeah.
you ever think of playing doubles? Are you allowed to, or how does that happen?
Uh, I played doubles when I was in juniors.
Hmm.
So after that, when I came into seniors, I've only playing singles. So it is very tough to play singles and doubles both together, because it's so tough to play two events
Yeah.
a day in a tournament. So generally singles players don't play doubles,
Mm.
but doubles players play mixed doubles. So
Mm.
but the singles players play only singles.
Right. So, okay.
It is
Would you,
nothing that it's not allowed, but it's very tough to play.
so it's your choice. It's your choice to play
Yeah,
double.
it's our choice. Yeah,
So would you
yeah.
think you'd ever choose to do it at some point? Just
Yeah,
push yourself a bit.
no, as I told you, I was playing doubles in when
Yeah.
I was juniors.
Yeah.
At a point of time, I have to choose one.
All right. So you
So
can
I
only, oh,
thought,
right. Okay.
yeah.
Right.
So then I thought I'll start with singles, and then after 3 years, 4 years, then if I'm
Maybe.
not at the top or you're not playing well, then I can shift to doubles. So shifting to doubles, we can do anytime.
Well, so with doubles, right? And this is always interests me because you know how you think and you can predict your own actions. So I've always wondered, how does doubles work? Because you're also working with somebody else who has to
Yeah.
be intuitive. So if ever in the future, if you ever did go down the road, who would be your intuitive partner, do you think, for a doubles match?
Ah, I don't know. There are so many because I never played any doubles with particular
Yeah.
partner. So so anyone for me is okay unless if I need to choose, if I need to shift from singles to doubles,
Hmm.
then yeah, there will be a lot of thinking because there are so many
Okay.
players. I don't
Oh,
know
you're gonna
whom to
have to
pick
think it.
and
Yeah.
all. So but definitely it's not going to happen,
Hmm.
is what I feel. And doubles is completely different from singles. So
Yeah.
you both the partners have to trust each other, have to
Yeah.
depend on each other, so have to take care of each other every time. Because in singles, if you got something, or you are injured or you got sick, you won't play the match, you can't able, so you will face it on your own. But doubles, it's not the thing. Once you train for 4 months or 3 months and
Hmm.
your partner is injured, so it is a
Okay.
loss for you also.
Yeah. So
So you need to be very careful, and they have to be an understanding in both the partners, and
harder.
have to take care.
So do you
Sorry.
think that doubles would be a harder game then than singles?
No, I mean doubles. It's the same because singles is you alone will play. So whatever is that you alone have to face, and it is your own decision. You can't, if
I'll
for
blame it on
suppose,
somebody.
yeah, you can't blame anyone. Or if you don't do your warm up properly, it is just on you. But if
Yeah.
your partner, if you're not focusing on doubles, I mean, if you are not focusing, your partner is also in a loss because of you.
Yeah.
So the singles is like everything is yourself.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, it is yourself. So nothing to blame. If you want to blame, you blame yourself. So in doubles, it's a bit like that. You can't be on your own always.
Yeah, no, no, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Yeah.
So we're going to see you hopefully in a lot more matches. But
Yeah.
so if you had to give some advice to a budding badminton player, right, who is struggling right now with finances, what kind of advice would you give? You know, having the experience that you have.
I think financial advice, I don't know how I should give, because I think the parents have to support a lot,
Yeah.
definitely, for a kid. So
Yeah.
other than that, I can't tell anything. But if they are really interested in the sport, I think the parents have to support, and they have to play badminton. They have to enjoy playing
Yeah.
right from a very first day. You can't, and parents also can't tell the kids that you have to win this or you have to win that. You can't pressurize them. So let them enjoy the game, and at a point of time they will definitely think about themselves, and they will know what to do and how to win.
Okay.
So you have to give that time to the kids, let them enjoy the game. At the same time, have to focus.
Yeah.
So yeah, enjoy the game, that's it. If you are a kid, then you have to enjoy. You can't try it from the first day. If you are like so much pressurized in this game, then you can't last for a long.
Yeah, so, but it's still a big sacrifice because Indian families are very particular about education. I know
Yeah.
mine always were. So
Yeah,
it's
so
really,
that is why I mentioned that I really don't have any answer for the
you don't
financial
want parents.
financial kid thing. So it's just parents have to support, that's it.
So, and plus it would help, I guess, if also the state helped as well in terms of supporting. If we had more financial support, maybe at the beginning, it might be an easier choice or an easier route, hopefully for people to come out into the game as well, right?
Yeah, definitely, because initially you need everything, you need to spend everything on your own. So at least for that, you have to be, yeah, so you have to spend something. Like if you want to go for a tournament when
Yeah,
you're 10, when you're 13, then definitely you need at least something
yeah,
to at least go and participate and prove yourself. So
right,
once you prove yourself, I think whatever you have spent, you can you'll get back much more. Yeah.
yeah. So
So that satisfaction will be different.
right, so it's Exhibit A, as you're a prime example.
Yeah,
So what's
yeah.
happening now, though? I mean, was it the sixth season of the Premier League that's coming up? What's happening around the corner?
Yeah, but right now, actually, every year the PBL will be in December, Jan.
Mm,
But because of this pandemic, I think they have not announced the new dates.
mm,
So we are also just waiting for the new dates, because and also they have to also cope up with this BWF calendar.
yeah,
So I think once the calendar is clear, then they'll get some dates. They'll find some dates to conduct the PBL.
right. Because I know there was a bit of controversy that a lot of the activities have been kind of squashed together, which is really making it hard and exhausting the players. Are they spreading it out now?
Yeah, it's the same as of now, but we really don't know how the things have, because we still have the Olympic qualification on. So we have still 6 more tournaments
Yeah,
left for the Olympic qualification. So because of this pandemic, we actually don't know exactly when and how as of now the schedule is out, but we don't have any confirmation of all the tournaments.
yeah.
So once that is confirmed, and then we will be having a clarity on what to do and how many tournaments to go or participate before the Olympics or whatever it is. Yeah.
Right. So we're waiting for you, right, to go from 13 to 12. What is it you're going to have to do to get to the 12th ranking, Praneeth?
13 to 12 is nothing. I'll just have to win one round or two rounds.
Don't
So
overthink
because
it.
I mean, in a ranking system, from you see the points difference is won't be much in between 10 to 10, 11, 12 or 13, whatever it is. But after 14, again you will find a lot of difference.
All right. Okay.
And to go up, you will find a lot of difference. So to go up, definitely, yeah, I mean, I have to be consistently playing
Yeah.
good, giving good performance.
So
But
just a few
13 to
games.
12 is,
Just a
yeah,
few
13
games.
to 12 is not a big deal.
I'm keeping you. I'm keeping you to this, Praneeth. I remember this.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You've been absolutely brilliant. Praneeth, thank you so much for coming on today. It's been really enlightening. It's been really great to talk to you. And of course, I thank the viewers for tuning in as well. And if you just tuned in a bit later, do go back to this. It's on the IGTV. If you miss it on here, if you're more of a YouTube person, come onto YouTube. It'll be Annie D in conversation with Sai Praneeth, right? So I'm going to say the full name there. And if you want to come to my website and read my articles, do come on there, www.annied.in. Praneeth will be on all of those platforms, so you can't miss
Sure,
him.
sure. Thank you so much.
Well, Praneeth, thank you so much once again. You've been absolutely fabulous. And I can't wait to see you playing again. And I can't wait for you, just after a few games, for you to be on single digits on that ranking scale.
Yeah, definitely. Even me, even I can't see myself.
Yeah, don't
Can't
think
wait,
about it too
wait
much.
enough. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, then. Well, Praneeth, thank you so very
Thank you,
much.
thank you,
And I will let you go and go practice.
thank you.
Okay, bye bye now.
Bye, bye, bye.